Hi guys, this is going to be a review and it's a little bit dark out so the lighting's not perfect. I was able to get it pretty good this morning, just the area I had the computer arranged, but since I'm doing a review and since when I get, up pretty close to the camera you can see the color, I didn't think it was that big of a deal, and I'm going to be reviewing a product by Quo, which it's a Canadian brand, and it's a Baked to Perfection color collection. And unfortunately, the only reason I'm recording now versus this morning is because I tried 3 times actually to make a video this morning, and each time either the phone rang, the doorbell rang, um, that kind of thing, and I just, didn't want to wait till tomorrow. I just really wanted to get this done. So I'll be reviewing this Baked to Perfection color collection, and it comes with eyeshadow trios, blushes, and highlighters. Anyway, it comes with these terrible brushes that every package, no matter how expensive, or most of them anyway, except for MAC, comes with that are terrible, so I just will take those out. These kind of are useful for applying up just the lid shade, but they kind of have a tapered tip to them. I don't usually use them. Anyway, it comes with this nice mirror, which I like. It comes in a cute kind of black magnetic packaging so it won't fly open. Unless, I guess after a few years of use, the magnet might come a little weak, but I'm not sure. So this is basically what you see is what you get. These are, even though the lighting's not great, it's really showing true colors. These two here are the blushes, and I'll swatch these for you. These are really nice blushes because they give off like just a soft sheen. They're not shimmery, they're not glittery, or they have a shimmer, I guess you could say, but they're not, glittery by any means. This is kind of dirty plum, or dirty pink, I'd call this. Dusty rose, maybe. It's looking a little bit grayer than it actually is. These are my two highlighters here. This is a gold sheen. This is just a soft pink highlight there. And I really like these. They're not too shimmery, but they give just a really pretty glow. So those are those, and next you're getting highlights. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the pink highlight. You can kind of swirl the two shades together to get your perfect shade. So the other colors in this palette, you're getting some grays, some blues. This is a very interesting trio here. It's kind of a dark blue, a kind of a periwinkle blue color, and a soft pink highlight. This one's kind of a soft pink highlight, a lavender, a darker purple, 3 neutral shades, and 3 greens. I'm sorry I have allergy problems. Anyway, I picked this up for $35 Canadian, so I don't think they sell Quo in America. If they happen to, it'll probably be cheaper to pick it up in America. But I'd like to kind of first discuss my thoughts on this palette. I always like baked shadows because you can apply them wet and kind of get a really nice glossy effect to your eyelids. And that's why I got these. I don't have many baked eyeshadows, so I thought these would be great to add to my collection. They're all shimmery, as are most baked eyeshadows. Not very often do I see matte baked eyeshadows. Usually that's one of the purposes of baked shadows. So I'd say that's one downfall of this palette. I really wish they'd include a couple matte colors, even if it was just, a matte brown or one matte black. It would totally be better than all shimmer, because if you apply all shimmer, it can look way overdone. And anyway, I do like, okay, you may or may not like this, but the trios, of course, they're all 3 colors together. I always like that because I can kind of swirl to get custom my shade. That's a pretty green there. And I just swirled across all three of them. You know, I can make it lighter if I want, make it darker. But that way, you know, it's hard to get one color without getting a little bit of the other. So that might be a downfall. Oh, you do get a lot of product in here. I'm not going to try pop this out or anything. It just seems like you're getting a fair amount of product, especially with these blushes and these pretty highlighters. I'll swatch a few of these for you. I was happy I got a blue because I don't have a lot of blue in my collection, so that's pretty blue. There's a lighter blue. Let's swatch this brown shade. It's kind of a taupe, shimmery taupe. There's a darker and a lighter taupe next to each other. Very pretty combination. Here's this kind of the purpley blue color. Royal blue. I don't know what to call it. It's kind of in between a purple and a midnight blue. Here's lilac, and I love shimmery lavender on the eyelids, so those are the colors, some of the colors in this palette. They're very nice and pigmented. I do find with these baked shadows that it's a little bit easier to use them wet. You get a little bit more color payoff, but if you use them dry, you just kind of get a nice sheer wash that you can build up. Any of the problems I have with this palette, I would use these blush and highlights on a regular basis, but these colors say I'm not using blues too often, but for summer I may start using them a little bit more often. And I don't use greens very much at all since I have green eyes. It just doesn't look that attractive matching your eye color to your eyeshadow. Once in a blue moon I might do a smoky green eye and you know, pair it with a green dress or whatever, but I usually don't do that. I do really like the silver because it's not too dark, not too gray or anything like that. That's about it. If you're not into shimmer, you definitely probably want to avoid this. Definitely want to avoid it. I just really like the look. And here I'm swatched that pretty blush again. It just, you know, gives you a radiant look, the cheek colors and the highlights without looking shimmery. And I find the eyeshadows very pretty and very well, you know, they're a little bit more dramatic, but they're still very pretty. So that's my review. I hope you liked it. I definitely would recommend this palette. It's a little bit more pricey, especially for a drugstore palette, but I definitely recommend it. And leaves any comments, suggestions. Tell me what you thought of this video.